Hey, 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 guess what? I'm back. It's me, Jean-Luc Meisel. And with me today is my friend, Sweetcast. Hey, Sweetcast, how are you?
Hey there. In case you didn't notice, I'm not a lollipop microphone or peppermint microphone. I'm actually a face today. So
Oh my God.
we'll see how long that lasts.
Sweetcast, is that you? Wait, what have you done with Sweetcast?
I'm the creep next door who happens to sound like Sweetcast.
You're bearing your visage
Yeah.
to the world. What bravery.
Yeah, we'll see. The idea is this will make it maybe a little bit more fun. Sometimes I can always turn it off, if people get frightened.
I think everyone will be fine. I think it's much preferable to see your face than my red, hideous countenance. Falling to Destiny is in the chat. He says, entertain me, Jean-Luc.
That's right.
I was going to be mellow today. I was going to be I was going to try to match the mellow vibes of Sweetcast.
Yeah, it's going to be smooth jazz.
Smooth, baby. The only problem is Ava's missing.
If anyone's found her, let us know.
If anyone knows where ComicsGirlAva is, would you please send her immediately to the operating room? We're in dire need of her. Boy, I'm being so mellow today. I feel kind of nervous. Is this how you feel every day, Sweetcast, being Mr. Mellow?
No, I don't know. I think I'd feel more nervous if I was trying to be, I don't know, entertaining.
Because you're just kind of a super laid back kind of guy, right?
Yeah, it just kind of comes natural, so we'll go with it.
Whereas me, on the other hand, completely insane. can barely control my madness. Most of the time I'm just saying, stay calm, Conray. There's no time to lose your mind now. It's very difficult. David Jensen says, you guys need a lady's touch. Well, I think, Sweetcast, you're married, aren't you?
I am, yeah. I don't think I could talk my wife into getting on camera, though. I look, Cam in chat says, you look nothing like Sweetcast. He's small and red and white. That's true.
Yeah. Really? That's a bit confusing. Well, we've got 9 people in the chat. We don't have Ava. I feel kind of naked without her right now.
Yeah, it's a little different for sure. There's something about having 3 people that balances things out, especially having you.
Yeah, and when it's just you and me, I feel like we're kind of lopsided.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a bicycle that doesn't
bicycle for 2. I'm like, yeah. I want I don't like that visual.
Bad analogy.
I don't know which visual I like or don't like, more or less. It's a bit strange. So we're here, we're without Ava, but we've got to make this work. So we're going to go forward. Push on by. So how was your week? Because that was a stupendous week for me.
Yeah, it's been a good week. It's been a busy week, that's for sure. But I don't know if you saw it, my channel's grown 200 subscribers in the past 4 days. So that's pretty awesome.
That is really awesome. Whereas I, on the other hand, have grown an enormous 40. Now, I don't know how much has grown. I think it may have grown about, I think 70 in the last week. Not as good, obviously not as good as you, but.
How many are you at right now? I'm trying to find the total.
Yeah, that's a good question. I'm trying to remember. I think I'm at 216 or 218, something like that.
221, it says.
I've just gained 2 followers. Whoever you are, I love you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So Sweetcast at 2,500,000 people.
Oh, 2,500, I wish.
You're getting there. The soft, mellow sounds of Sweetcast broadcast across the United States for the sheer enjoyment of
2,700.
Wow. If I had 2,700, I would be really full of myself. I really would.
Oh man, the thing is, there's always the next. I don't know. Like in context, you're like, man, like Douglas Ernst, for example. Love his channel. He just hit 10,000. 10,000 feels so far away.
Whoa, 10,000? I can't imagine 10,000 feels like I've been locked in a mental asylum and I can't get out. There's too many people.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at chat here.
Go ahead.
Cam says, "Sweetie, are you going to get together with Gail for lunch?" Gail had a little spat with
Should we go with that? Should we go with that? Should we jump into that?
We should do that. Audrey's Deadpool's making comments on my microphone. You know what I should do? Is print out the Sweetcast logo and like stick it here. I should do that.
No, don't do that, Sweetcast. That's a terrible idea. That's an ungodly. That's ungodly.
Extra mic. Here we go, people. We'll go back. There we go.
Oh my God. Yeah, I've got like some strange. Okay, here we go. Screen sharing and all. Yeah. Okay. Oh no. It's one of those brilliant days. I wish Ava was here. Where the bloody hell is she when you want her?
Yeah. So, there's some good stuff to talk about today, though.
Oh yeah. She's missing out.
Go.
Okay, here we are. Wow. Are these women blowing you kisses, Sweetcast?
Well, I don't think they were initially directed at me, but they ended up making their way around. So. Unfortunately.
Isn't this the duck lip face? Isn't this the duck face?
Yeah, is that what's Kelly? That's Kelly Sue DeConnick, right? I don't know. I don't know. It's deciding, are you going to do the duck lips or kissy face? I guess I don't know.
Okay, this is okay. They're sending you kisses, Sweetcast. Why? What happened?
They said, okay, in the tweet that they took over comics, right? I can't remember exactly what
they said. Sorry, we accidentally took over comics, everyone. Not actually sorry. Haha. Like it's so easy that they did it accidentally. Like they didn't have to put an effort at all.
Yeah.
That's kind of a negative thing to say about all of us working hard in comics, isn't it?
Yeah, especially because comics, and this was, so I quote tweeted it and said something to the effect of, this is not something I'd be bragging about. To be, to be presiding over comic books right now, the current industry, that's not something to brag about.
Absolutely not. Let's see if we can, oops, we don't want to reply to her, that's for certain. We're trying to find there we go. Incidentally, she says, both of us met a lot of people who didn't think we could achieve what we have achieved. Are they talking about the destruction of comics?
Well, they said they couldn't do it.
They couldn't destroy comics.
Everyone wrong.
They destroyed comics. Congratulations. That's brilliantly done. She says, I look around and wonder whatever happened to those people. They probably ran away from you.
Yeah. Okay. Here's the thing. When people say those people are holding them back, I really want to know sincerely, who are those people?
Who are those people? I don't think they're me.
Man, yeah, like a young Gail Simone getting in. I don't know her history. When she was getting into comics, who specifically was saying, "You just can't do it. This is not going to happen." Well, and why were they saying it too? Was it your writing is terrible, or was it, you're a woman? And that's what she wants us to believe was told to her. But I don't have the evidence.
It looks like Gail's been blocking a few people. She blocked Peyton Holden. Oh no, what a shame.
She blocked, after her thing with me today, she blocked a whole bunch of people that commented. I want to see if she blocked me now, because she hadn't.
I'm trying to see if you're going to come up here, because you responded to her, so I'm trying to find your response.
Here, let me, I'll find it. It was kind of blowing up.
Bradley says here, you took over comics, you need to lay off the drugs. No, I think maybe she maybe lay off the booze. I don't think Gail takes drugs. Do you?
I don't know. I hope not. She has not blocked me. She blocked everybody else in that the whole comment thread, but not me.
She doesn't seem to be reacting very well with supposed people who could potentially be her fans. You know, she's talking to them kind of cruelly, like, hey, good luck with that amazing career of, oh, right, sorry, nothing. Is
Right.
this SJW newspeak again? Such propaganda.
This is like Remfamous tried to dunk on me like last week or something that you know, she was giving me more traffic or something. Like, have you seen like Twitter? I don't have that many followers, but I've got a YouTube channel that you know, I get plenty of traffic there. I mean, I always want more, but I'm beyond needing Remfamous to shout me out. You know.
Is that Mags in the photo? Because here's Mags and she's like, replying, squad. What,
No,
what the bloody hell does that mean? Squad.
Squad. So it's Kelly Sue DeConnick, and then Gail Simone, and then Mags wants in too. So
they're the squad. What's the adjective to describe this squad? Blue whale? The blue whale squad?
Is it a gaggle? Is that the correct terminology?
I think it's gaggle of geeses. Geeses.
What do you call a herd of last chat? What do you call a herd of SJWs when they get together? That's the question.
I was going to say the Special Olympics, but that might be a little cruel.
Cruel, yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Special. Well, okay. So let's see. You know, when you have crows together, it's called a murder of crows.
That's true. It is called a murder of crows. How Alfred Hitchcockian of you.
Yeah, there's got to be something fitting. I don't know. We'll think about that. Oh, the Gestapo, rabid cat. Yeah, I love that. The Gestapo.
The Gestapo. And Gail responds, "Oh, best believe you're on the team, Mags." I'm like, okay. And her response is, "Nice. If we're all at a show together this year, we need a group selfie dinner." What the bloody hell? Oh, and we all know I can't pronounce Linois. Linois? Well, I literally didn't, but I go off, I guess. Wow, this is really a weird thread. I can't find you in it. What did you say?
I retweeted it. Give me a share. Let me see. I'll share my screen.
But then I have to stop sharing my screen. Then I've got to go back to your screen. Well, okay, we're doing.
We can both share.
Okay, I'm on you now.
So yeah, I retweeted. Presiding over the current comic book industry is nothing to brag about. Is this true? I quote tweeted it because Ethan. That's advice I got from Uncle Ethan.
Oh yeah.
He said quote tweet because that drives them crazy, and he was right because she did respond. Oh, she deleted her tweets.
You made her delete. What's it mean when you make someone delete their tweets?
Oh my goodness. Why did she not? She could have just blocked me, but she deleted all of her tweets.
You got her, didn't you, Sweetcast? You sly dog, you.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me make sure. No, there's more tweets. Maybe I was in the wrong. There we go. Sorry.
Okay. Well, for a moment, I thought you were beating back the SJW wave of nonsense all by yourself.
Yeah, I was like, what? What does that mean? No, she said, well, we can't all yell at creators for reasons, I guess. And
what
so,
the bloody hell does that mean?
She's insinuating that I yell at creators. Okay, so this to me is a serious topic that I brought up. We can't all yell at creators. I said, certainly I don't yell at creators or fans for that matter, but okay. So she responds, right here, this is where, you're a big shot writer for Marvel. You move on your way.
Right.
No, not this one. She said, why do you think I was talking about you? Weird. Have a nice day. So have you noticed this? In conversation on Twitter, have a nice day or something like that means don't respond to me.
It means goodbye. Yeah.
I get the last word and we're done. So, I don't play by that rule. So I said, you replied to me, right? Am I seeing something wrong?
No, you're perfectly right. Yeah.
She's the one that I quote tweeted this to my followers. She jumped in, it's because the quote tweet, the power of the quote tweet.
The power of the quote tweet.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So I said, you replied to me. Who are you talking about? serious question. And I am, like, I want to know who she's accusing of yelling at creators. And then she says, I think this joke passed its expiration date. Please don't give a second thought. So it's a joke. I didn't know it was a joke.
I don't know. I don't know who she's calling a joke.
Okay, her last response is gone.
She deleted it.
Unless I'm being a boomer again here.
Don't
she responded, yeah, I said that was a joke. The decline of the comics industry, or the fact that you insinuated that I yell at comic creators. I'm sure this is funny somewhere, somehow, but not in this context.
Yeah, it wasn't funny, but they tried to inject humor into them, like, you know, most people inject steroids into a cow.
Yeah. Here we go. She says, are you genuinely under the impression that I want to keep talking to you? I said, you keep responding.
That was a good one. Uh-oh. That chat says, Rabid Thai Cat says, Sweetcast, your mic sounds like it cost $2. $2.
Uh-oh. Something's wrong with my microphone.
Something's wrong with your microphone, Sweetcast. Vailnit's in the chat. Hail, Vailnit. She says she just barely got the notification. Hail, hail, hail. Oh my God, Comic Guy John. John, are you going to tell us where Ava is? John. He's in the chat, mate. Comic Guy John, are you there? Can you hear us? Must be there. He's in the bloody stream. Let's ask, where's Ava?
Does my mic still sound like trash, or does that sound better now?
I know it sounds like trash, but it's a bit echoey.
Echoey, huh?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah.
Optimus Deadpool says, scroll up. We're going to have some news on Ava. Okay, let's see. I'm scrolling.
We want Ava, yeah.
Where is Ava? Oh, there we go. She just got off work. The hospital is short-staffed, and she just worked a 12-hour shift. But she's all right there, so that's good. I would take it she's sleeping. Maybe I should jump in there and help out. Uh-oh. Do you want Comic Guy John in here taking over for Ava? We should give him a chance, eh?
Yeah, we should. I like him.
Yeah, that poor guy. He tried to launch his YouTube, and they smited him down. We need to bring him on and cheer him up.
Yeah.
Besides, he's also worried about death. We could have a mini death stream.
Ooh,
Comic Guy John, I'm going to let you come in, but I'll have to find you on my Twitter. So that might take me a moment. So we'll have to hand this over to the Sweetcast here.
Okay, I'm still. Jason Black says a little better. Talking about my microphone, I assume. Maybe take your head out of the fish tank. Oh, that's the problem.
Oh, the fish tank. I think Blowfield's holding you down. You must fight your way free.
Twitter unfollowed me. Says Rabbit T Cat. That's funny.
We should talk about following and unfollowing. I had a funny incident today, which was I thought it was pretty. God, bloody hell, lousy Twitter. Sorry.
Yeah. They're deciding who you're allowed to follow or not.
I know it's getting weird.
And by the way, everyone, I am adjusting connections on my microphone as I'm talking here. So if for some reason also it sounds good, let me know. Otherwise, I want to keep adjusting.
If anything sounds good, let Sweetcast know.
Get professionals.
Optimus Deadpool says in the chat, you should get John on, and also that Optimus Deadpool guy. Who the bloody hell is that?
It's in chat, yeah.
Oh, he means himself. Cam says, get professional. Yeah, Cam's cool. Cam says, Jean-Luc sounds great. Good.
I'm glad you sound good. Man, we were even just talking before we started, talking about my audio setup. This is working pretty good. Now it sounds like trash. So.
Well, that's strange because I thought it was. It usually sounds so fantastic. I don't know. It's a bit strange.
It's usually a little on the quiet side, but not.
It doesn't. That's what I was going to ask you. Usually it sounds so nice and quiet, and I don't know. It's weird. So this is what happened to me today. I won't use any particular names because I don't want to be rude to anyone.
Sure. Yeah.
But I'm wondering if this has ever happened to you. It's kind of it's not a big deal, but I follow a lot of people on, the Twitter, right? And so do you. We all follow a lot of people. And sometimes I unfollow some people because I've got thousands of people in my timeline, and I've got so many people who want my attention and Indicron's attention. So I kind of sometimes I'm starting to have to be a little bit more selective,
Yeah.
And usually when people follow me, they're following me because, well, I'm YouTubing and I'm, Indicron and blah, blah. And I'm Jean Connery. I mean, of course you're going to bloody follow me, right? So go ahead.
I said you have to.
You have to. I mean, it's just common sense. And so this nice bloke, he says, I don't usually get upset about this, but you unfollowed me, Jean-Luc. Why? And I felt bad.
Oh.
Have you ever done that? Have you ever unfollowed someone?
No, I haven't actually. I haven't unfollowed anybody. I don't know. I haven't had a need to. No, I lied. Actually, I was following Remthimus and SJW Spider-Man when I first got into this because I wanted, content to talk about. And then I quickly found out that it just wasn't worth it. So I unfollowed them and I blocked Remthimus.
That's a good show. Look, and Vilnit said, unfollow me, Jean-Luc, please. Please, she says. Okay, darling, if you say so. I will unfollow you. I love everyone to follow me. I love it when people follow me. But it's, you get so many people. What can you do? How many people? Ethan doesn't follow everyone. You can't possibly, right?
No, you can't. Yeah. You get to a point. I have a hard time even with comments, the comment section. I used to try to respond to every single comment. It gets to be really, really difficult to do.
Yeah, it is difficult at a certain point. And at a certain point, you have to, make choices. And I like Jeff. He's a great guy. He's a really nice guy. So had nothing to do with that, Jeff. Wait, I didn't say his name. Master Gunn said, poor Jeff. He didn't deserve that. Well, no one knows his last name, but I'll happily follow Jeff back if he wants me to. But someone else will have to get unfollowed. So whoever wants to get unfollowed, wait, I think that's Velnet. She's like, unfollow me, Jean-Luc.
You got to make room, yeah.
Yeah, I guess she wants to get. Oh, and we've got John. Hey, John, sorry if I left you there waiting. We were talking.
Hey, that's all right, man. What's up?
Hey, your mic sounds really good.
Does it really? Awesome.
Yeah, it's funny. You sound exactly like you look.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No, it's a good thing. You're a very handsome man. Yeah.
Really good. Yeah.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
How's Ava? Give us the Ava update.
She's exhausted. Yeah, we're short-staffed at the hospital, so she had to work extra.
Now, what kind of mic do you use, John?
Just my iPhone earbuds right now.
Ooh, Sweetcast is really pissed right now.
Something's wrong here. Let me figure out what's wrong. Let's see. Check your speaker setting on your PC. Click the speaker in your taskbar. Let me check that, okay?
Okay. Clint kind of sounds like he's in the shower.
Yeah, he does, actually. I'm surprised. He usually sounds so great.
Yeah, I wonder what's going on like that. It's a bit queer. It's a bit weird. I'm not certain of that. How have you been, John?
I've been good, I guess.
Have you
it's
been
weird being 34, but
Yeah, are you thinking about death?
All the time, man. All the time. Everything I do, I'm just like, man, I'm getting old. Could probably die soon.
Oh boy, that's pretty heavy, isn't it?
It is heavy, man.
Sometimes
I didn't think it would be like this.
I can't sleep at night sometimes because I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, and you just think about the void. And you just focus on that.
But you know that Buddhists meditate on death to free themselves to live their lives. Is that working?
Yeah, I've done mushrooms a few times, and that's kind of the same thing.
And so what did you come up with on these mushroom trips?
It's like, that could be a whole
that's a whole other
stream. That could be a whole topic. in and of itself. But yeah, the first time I did mushrooms, I met Mother Earth. It was weird.
Wow.
At least that's what I perceived. I'm sure it was just some random like imagination running wild kind of thing. But
And what did she say? What did Mother Earth say to you, John?
she wasn't speaking to me. I was in like a group of like thousands of other people, and she was just like in the center of this big circle of people, and she was just like radiating this crazy energy.
So you went on the Mother Earth psychedelic tour, much
Yeah,
like
it was weird, and it felt like there was like a lot of. This is gonna sound weird, but
from you, John, never.
If you've ever done mushrooms, I guess this is a common experience. Like, so I just felt like there was all these little like elves watching me. It was weird. It was like I was in Dungeons and Dragons or something.
The machine elves. Do I sound better now?
Oh, you sound a lot better, man.
Wow,
I
really loud though.
Oh, I'm really sorry. I identified the problem.
What was it? What was it?
It was I just got this webcam and it was recording through the webcam.
Oh, bloody hell!
Nice.
That's why.
That'll do it.
But you're very loud. You're very loud.
Does it tell me? Do I sound better now? Is this?
You sound good, but you're just
sound a lot
very
better.
loud.
Very loud. Okay. I'm gonna.
Do you want me to control your volume from here? This is our stream today. We're tech support.
I know.
I'm like, hello, Sean Connery, tech support. It's Sweetcast. I'm sorry to take over your stream again, Jean-Luc, but we need to fix my microphone. I'm like, you bastard. Don't you know I'm having you on here for a particular reason?
So sorry. I'm talking really quiet. Is that okay, everyone?
You've got to fix your volume. Turn down your volume.
Oh, man, I'm turning it. I'm turning it way down.
Really? Okay, I'm controlling your volume from now on, like outer limits. Okay, go ahead. Talk now, Sweetcast.
I'm talking now. I've heard of the machine elves.
Yeah,
that sounds good. Yeah, you sound good.
That sounds good. Okay.
It sounds like the normal you now. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know. Sorry, everyone.
That was a bit weird, man. You scared me. Everyone's scaring me today. Ava's gone. John came in. Sweetcast didn't sound like himself. And first he came in with his face. I'm like, what the? Who is this guy? I'm like, get the hell out of my chat. He's like, Jean-Luc, it's me. I'm like, oh, God. Are you okay?
Thought I was Renfamous at first.
No. And Gamer Girl in the chat says, LOL. Tech support 1-800-Jean-Luc. Yeah, I get that all day. Jean-Luc, can you help me? Yes, take a right at Piss Off and then straight down to FU Valley and you'll be fine. Thanks. Sweetcast and I were talking about today how I should be a nicer guy like Sweetcast.
I didn't say that.
No? Okay, I said that. I should be a nicer guy like Sweetcast, and it just doesn't work, does it?
Yeah. I have the same thing. Got to try to be nicer, and it never works out that way for me.
Are you saying you're not nice?
I try to be, but people just annoy me. Like there's a guy at work that does this thing. He does this.
What the bloody hell is that?
He just does this noise with his mouth, and it fucking drives me nuts. Can I curse on here? I'm sorry. I should have
demonetized.
Sorry. What are the house rules? I try to respect everyone's live streams when I'm a guest.
Anything that you see in an R-rated Sean Connery movie, you can do here. All
right, cool.
Which means a lot of boobies.
Yeah, bust out the champagne and women.
That's right.
That sounds fun.
Did you ever see? I saw this Sean Connery movie where Sean Connery rips off a woman's bra and chokes her to death with it.
Nice. That's all.
So you can go that far if you need to, but no farther.
All right. Sounds good.
Just saying. Okay, wow. So the stream's finally going. We spent the first half hour doing tech support on Sweetcast's microphone. That went well. And then 10 minutes of trying to find Ava. That's smashing. And now we have her sweet husband here with a beer. I have no beer, but he's drunk as F.
No,
so we're good there.
I'm quite sober.
You say that, but I can tell the difference. Okay. So what we're going to do now, that's a good question. What the bloody hell are we going to do now, Jean-Luc? Well, we're going to go back to screen sharing, unless Sweetcast wants to show his beautiful face one more time for the audience.
Well, you can screen share, but does this sound okay? Sorry, I'm like paranoid now. Okay,
Oh, just seriously, bro.
I'm just paranoid. Okay, no. Let's share this.
Let me put your mind at ease, Sweetcast.
Yeah. Let's
sound great.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You sound just as normal as you always have. Your voice is thick and beautiful.
Thick with a C.
Thick.
Yeah.
Wow.
Two C's. Yeah.
Vilned says, prefer Roger Moore myself. Sorry, Jean-Luc. That hurt. I felt that in my heart. I thought you liked me, but it's okay. We're going to move past that because thankfully tech supporters are over. And here we go.
Yeah.
We're going back to screen sharing at some point. Yeah. I just have to get that working.
I will not take over the stream, I promise.
So you claim. Every time Sweetcast is on my stream, he takes it over and then he tells me, I'll never do that again, Jean-Luc. I promise. And then next week comes and he does it again.
That's what I get paid for, yeah.
Sweetcast, as much as I adore you, I'm going to give you a task that doesn't mean taking over my stream. But let's read this caption in your best Rotten Tomatoes voice.
Okay. That is small. Let me make my screen a little bit bigger.
Is it really small? What the bloody?
It's probably my fault. Here we go.
It's always your fault, mate.
Here we go. Here's a good. Is this a soy voice? Soy?
It's Rotten Tomatoes. You tell me, man.
All right. Yeah. They've been pretty soy lately. Here we go.
Very soy.
Rotten Tomatoes removes want to see score after Captain Marvel and Star Wars Episode 9 trolling. That's 9, right? Yeah. Captain Marvel and Star Wars Episode 9 have been targeted by trolls on Rotten Tomatoes in recent weeks, so the review aggregator has made the decision to remove the want to see percentage score.
I don't know if that was soy enough, but it was pretty damn good. Yeah, they took away the want to see percentile, and here's how they took it away: by lobotomizing Brie Larson. Ow.
We can only hope that would happen to her.
I think that photo, she kind of looks like one of those Cupid dolls. What's that called? The dolls with the hair that goes straight up and is purple and pink and blue. What is that? You don't remember those?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't remember those.
Special dollies. Captain Marvel's want to see percentage score on Rotten Tomatoes has plummeted recently because those who disagree, that might be me and Sweetcast and John. Those who disagree with Brie Larson's comments about inclusion have decided to make it appear as if moviegoers don't want to see the film. It's all our fault again, damn it. When are we going to stop doing this?
Soon, hopefully. I mean, come on. Toxicity. What's
going, Sweetcast, you sound so good.
Oh, good.
You sound so good, baby. All right. Well, Rotten Tomatoes has now removed the want to see. Fantastic. What do you think about this, Sweetcast? Them ripping the features right out of our hands, bastards.
Okay, so they could remove the features. That's, whatever. But the part that really bothers me is how they talk about it. That trolls infiltrated Rotten Tomatoes. So it was trolls, and therefore they had to get rid of it.
They weren't voters. They were trolls, right? I mean, It reminds me of the election.
Yep.
We didn't win the election. We trolled the election.
Yeah, you don't even have the dignity of being a real person.
So our vote doesn't matter, right?
I guess not. Apparently not. No.
John, did you vote on this, John? John's
gone. I did.
John's back.
No, I voted.
What did you vote, John? I'm just curious.
I mean, fuck this movie.
Demonetized.
Hey, Sean Connery would say that, right? He curses in his movie, so I thought it was all good.
No, you never heard Sean Connery say that in a movie. He says stuff like shaken, not stirred, and I'd love to make love to you if you haven't been made love to
here.
already.
How about this? I told this movie to piss off.
Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, well done. Well done.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, very nice. So it says, want to see rating has fallen 28% of yesterday. And the new version only shows how many people have voted rather than generating a score. It's weird. If they keep removing features, what's going to be left? What are we doing on that website?
Yeah, what's the point? It's called Rotten Tomatoes, for crying out loud. Doesn't that insinuate that you're throwing tomatoes, right?
Yeah. So if we don't get to throw tomatoes, what's the point of the website?
It loses all meaning.
I don't know. Yeah.
This website is dead. I can't see it coming back.
Yes.
I mean, I just can't see it coming back.
You know what's better?
That brings us back to death, I mean, it's just, right?
Full circle.
It's going to be a fantastic stream, ladies and gentlemen. This is tech support, and now it's death.
Right.
Okay, but we'll get to death in a moment, John. Don't feel slighted.
Hey, Alterna Comics is in the house.
Whoa, is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, what a privilege.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alternative, man.
Well, I don't see it. There he is, Clint. Oh, great. He calls you out. He doesn't call me out. It's like stream.
Probably because he's like, what on earth is that? Oh, and yeah, now it makes sense.
Oh, damn it. Look what he's... See, that's why. That's why Sweetcast does it, because he wants to put his beautiful face on my stream to gather all of my peoples.
I fixed it. I fixed it.
I want to say, hello, Alterna Comics. Thank you for coming to the stream. My stream, Sweetcast.
It's your stream. I'm just here.
He's just here to take over my stream, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if Peter wants to come in, let me know, Peter, and I'll send you a link.
Well, that'd be fun.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
Everyone wants you in. It's just John might be dead by the time you come in, but, we'll still be live.
Time's ticking.
Yeah, Clint and I will be alive, but if you want to talk to John and stream, you better hurry. He hasn't got much time left. So let's see here. What were we bloody doing? I forgot.
Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, what's the deal?
Okay, so it's still me on my window here. So let's get back to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so it says, unfortunately, we've seen an uptick in non-constructive input. Ooh, that's a interesting phrase there, isn't it? Non-constructive input.
They get to decide what input is constructive or non-constructive.
Wow.
Right, that's called creating the narrative.
So if we have us as the movie-going population, we want to go to a review site. It's called Rotten Tomatoes, and then we want to input some data. We want to say something, and they're calling us non-constructive.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
It's so Orwellian.
Then why is the website up with an option to do what they're calling non-constructive input? The hypocrisy, the contradiction of this is mind-numbing.
Again, it's called Rotten Tomatoes.
Right.
Why? Like, you should be. It insinuates that the goal is to be extremely critical, if not, insane about your opinions. You know what I mean? So why? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense to me whatsoever. They have the feature there. We come to the website. We want to use the feature. We use it. They say, no, you can't use it. And then they blame us for using it. Why did you use that? I don't know, because you put it on there. It's an option that they coded. We're in trouble. Non-constructive input, sometimes bordering on trolling. Bloody hell. Is Peter still in the chat? Does Peter want to come in? I can't switch. Someone read the chat for me.
He didn't. I don't think he said anything.
Oh, he said nothing. Okay. Well, this is a very skinny Brie Larson here. She must be floating. It seems so absurd. Here's Brian Young. I don't know if anyone's familiar with Brian Young. He wants to silence your opinions. That would be you, Sweetcast. Rotten Tomatoes killed the pre-score metric yesterday. Oh, okay. But that was their code. They invented that pre-score metric.
Yeah, I mean, why though? Doesn't this remind you of Amy Schumer? Remember how she had they got rid of the Netflix scores because of her comedy thing.
That was so irritating.
Like, because those are actually helpful, you know. Like I looked at those reviews. Now you're just going in blind every time.
And they were fun. I'd be like, yeah, I really hate this, and I'll just click it. That thumbs down, man, thumbs down. And something you like, thumbs up. It was the only algorithm that they would their AI would like push some movies to you, right?
Yeah.
So they got rid of it. We got nothing. Now they've got rid of this. So why would anyone go to Rotten Tomatoes?
Well, it's not even serving the purpose anymore, right?
Yeah, I failed to see the reasoning of this. It says, I killed the pre-score metric yesterday. Now if they could just kill the audience as well. Now they want to kill the audience. I've taken to reading these things in my own way now. But what he actually said was, now if they could kill the audience scores too, or verify having seen the movie, that would be an even better. How would you verify that you've seen the movie on Rotten Tomatoes? How would you do that?
Well, certainly you can't. I mean, just let people say what they're going to say, you know.
Are you going to upload your ticket? Are you going to take it like a... They're going to make tickets. They've got that code on it that you scan with your mobile, and then it's going to upload.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Peter says DM him a link. He'll pop in for a few minutes.
I said,
nice.
Yeah. Okay, I've switched.
What was that?
Hopefully I'm no longer screen sharing. I can't stand screen sharing. It drives me completely balmy.
It can be a lot of work sometimes.
It's a pain in the ass. I can't go with the flow. You know what I mean? I just like to do my thing, man. Why gotta be down on me like this? Yeah, they killed the pre-score. Fantastic, man. Okay, I've got to find Peter. So it's your stream, Sweetcast.
Should we take it? Oh, here, I'll
take it over.
Show my ugly mug again if I can. There we go.
You want me to lock it on you while I find Peter?
It's not necessary.
Okay. It's locked on you.
On John, yes, John.
No. It's all Sweetcast all the time.
So
do your cam girl thing.
Oh, no one wants to see that.
I do.
John, did you just turn 34? Like, did you just have a birthday? Is that why the death stuff's coming up?
Yeah, it was a joke in our stream.
Oh, nice! Happy birthday!
I kept making jokes. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
It's not really a joke.
I mean,
we're all gonna die.
It's like funny, but I have honestly been thinking about death a lot lately.
I think about it all the time.
Yeah. I mean, I think you should. Keeps you humble.
I appreciate that. Everyone's up in my trousers today. I don't know what's going on.
I didn't mean you in particular. I just meant people in general should think about death more often,
Really?
Well, because then, okay, if you think about death in the short time that you have, you kind of stop worrying about fucking Captain Marvel movies,
Demonetized once
again. Sorry.
It's so great having you on here, John.
I'm sorry.
I want you to tell Ava when you see her how much I deeply miss her.
I know. I'm definitely not a good replacement, but I'm trying to help out.
You're good. I appreciate it. Just stop cussing like a sailor.
Yeah, I gotta stop that. I'm sorry.
But go on with what you're saying about death, by all means, until our guest comes in, and then you can wish he dies as well. Go on.
No. I don't wish people death. No.
Okay.
I mean, except for the guy at work that does that thing. That's
so
annoying.
Is it drumming? Is he beatboxing? Is that?
I don't know what it is. It's just this weird tick, and then or he'll whistle. He'll whistle really loud.
It's a brush. It's a brush and drum type.
Yeah, that's right. It's kind of like that. Yeah. It's just annoying though when he does it.
Well, I think you should buy him a beer and talk to him about death.
There's no talking to this guy.
He's
He's one of those people that have too much energy. You know, he's just always bounced around. Hey, Peter's here.
And Peter's in the house. Hello, Peter. How are you, sir?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going great. It's going better now that you're here.
I felt like it was better for me to be on my own personal account as opposed to the official comic account.
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah, no. I'm just happy you're here.
Yeah.
How have you been? How have you been?
I've been doing all right. Been crazy busy. I've been packing up orders all day long, and I actually have about 7 or 8 more to go. Wow. Completely forgot. We have so many subscription plan people taking bundles out. It's insane. We've already got more subscriptions in the first 2 months than we had all of last year. So
wow,
it's been,
that's awesome.
Wow. Yeah, it's been 12 hours of packing, but it's a good feeling.
So would you say that I, as a CG man, would you say that CG has been considerably kind and responsive to your company?
Yeah, you know what? People have been super nice and supportive, and I mean, all labels aside, because I'm not a fan of labels of any kind, other than we're all people and we all enjoy what we enjoy, and we all don't like things and we all like things, and that's just people.
I like things,
but yeah, and people have been amazingly supportive and wonderful through thick and thin, especially the past 2 years.
That's great.
So very grateful for it.
Well, we all love your company. You know, we love your comics, and we certainly have, I think, a residing respect for you personally.
That means a lot. Yeah, very grateful for it, and looking forward to more. But yeah, I'm going to pop in for a few minutes, and then I'm going to try to get a video done on my own channel. I'm trying to do one a day. It's been tough. Days like this, oh man, it's tough, but I'm going to try.
Did you want to have a very brief discussion on death with John and make you feel better?
Boy, oh boy, that sounds as thrilling as that sounds.
It's a deep topic, man.
well, Peter, I mean, I'm so happy you're here. You know, I wanted to. I don't know. We've never actually spoke, so this is rather a momentous moment for me. So, of course, you can always tell it's me by the color of my face. So
yeah, absolutely.
It's definitely a pleasure meeting you.
I'm usually on camera. It's just this is we're in a bit of upheaval right now, and I should be getting a bunch of things. I expected them on Tuesday, but you know how the mail works. I should be getting a bunch of things in that will allow me to be back on screen again and have things a little bit better in here. It's a complete mess because of the whole order situation. We got a massive delivery. I don't know if you guys saw the tweets or the video.
I saw it, yeah.
A massive delivery. Yeah. And so I've been just all over the place with boxes everywhere. And right now the room I film in is it looks like an episode of Hoarders. It looks awful right now, but it'll be better soon.
Well, how has it been getting your books into LCSs?
It's been kind of fine. I mean, we've noticed a decline, but it's a similar decline in terms of the whole industry with the amount of shops that have closed. So the percentage has kind of correlated with the amount of shops that have been there compared to what it was. It's sad because when we started, it was about double the amount of stores that there are now.
Wow, double.
And
that's
obviously the industry's contracted for we've been around since 2006, but when we started getting distributed, it was 2008, and there's about 4,000 stores at that point. Now it's a little bit under 2,000. So
what's your prediction for the future of LCSs?
I think this is absolutely the year they have to do something. They have to change. They have to pivot. They have to understand that more of the same is not going to produce different results. We have to, they want to talk about diversity all day long, but you got to diversify the product selection if you want to diversify your clientele.
Well, maybe they're going for a woke currency.
Yeah, I don't know if that pays the bills. It doesn't look like it is. I wish it was. I really do. I wish it was. I wish every single comic was doing fantastic, but that is not the case. That is far from the case.
How
And
is your,
because of
how
that,
is your
people are going
comic?
elsewhere.
How's your comic? I think it's called. It happened on Wednesday. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, it came out on a Wednesday.
Came out on Wednesday. Yeah, I'm always interested in that comic.
Yeah, that's been a fun one to do. It's a horror, sci-fi, fantasy anthology, and it's been doing very well for us in terms of steady sales. The newsstand has been great with that as well. Newsstand has been very weird to see the difference between newsstand and direct market. The newsstand loves ongoing books, loves them. But miniseries not so much, and most of what we have at Altern is miniseries. But
I can't
it's the other way
find
around.
Yeah, I can't find that book at my newsstand.
Do you go to? They're in Books and Millions, almost all of them, and then they're in most Barnes and Noble.
Oh, yeah, I'll have to go check Barnes and Noble. Yeah, I haven't checked that. I didn't think that they carried comics there, but I guess they do.
I saw that
in the magazine section. Yeah, it's all over the place.
Sweet.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why did I forget his name now? Fernandez. He was just making Elliot Fernandez. I saw him working on a cover for it. Came out on a Wednesday.
Yep.
Yeah, he was on my stream and he started it, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool." And he said it was for it came out on Wednesday. I was like, "Awesome, that's so cool that Elliot's doing a cover."
It looks like that every cover is like predominantly a monster, right?
Yeah, that's like the It that's come out on the Wednesday. You know, it's the comic too, but
I want
we wanted to go with a monster.
I want to draw a monster as well. Peter, let me draw a monster.
Well, hey, draw something awesome, and then let me take a look.
Okay,
we'll see what we can do.
I'm gonna.
No guarantees, though.
I know, I understand, but it will be awesome. It will be an awesome monster. Fantastic. Adams in the chat says, "Hail, Sweetcast and Peter." That's right. Everyone's so happy you're here, man. So, do you think they're going to write themselves the LCSs? You think they're going to come up with a plan?
I think a bunch of them already have. I think like anything else in any other industry, you always want to look to who's doing something right and try not necessarily to copy, but see what could work for you as well. And then try to emulate as much as you can and see if that works, and give it a little bit of time to grow. I think right now there's so much panicking that they should have started thinking about a lot of this, and the good ones really did. A couple of years ago, I'd say probably 2016 or so, really give it some thought on how to change things up a bit. And it seems like right now, and in some cases it's a little too late, we've noticed such a decline, and it's sad to see. I mean, from our list alone, and our list is only about 300 or so shops that we've amassed. I think last year it was something like close to 60 or 70 of those shops are gone. And that's just out of our list, out of our small list. It's not out of every single shop that's around. So I think that the good ones are doing the right thing. They're diversifying.
I want to get you to tell me what's the right thing.
Diversify your product selection, get some events going, create a good atmosphere, create a community within your store. Don't just treat it like a shelf for product, especially for product for big business, which big business loves other big business. So they don't necessarily care about the small business, which every single comic shop is a small business. So you want to make sure that you're supporting the people who support you. And an indie company, as long as they're doing the right things, and they're marketing and they're promoting and they're excited and they're making events and they're doing signings and they're interacting with the customers and things like that, as long as they're doing those things, you want to make sure you get those books in there. And an easy way to do that is to check social media, see which creators actually market well and have good interactions, see which companies have the same, and get those books in the store.
Some people aren't going to like you saying that, though.
Yeah, well, people don't like me already, and I'm starting to learn I got to accept that.
But I like you, Peter, and that's all that matters. Wait,
well, I appreciate that.
Sweetcast likes you also.
Oh yeah, I love Peter. A lot of people. The thing is, you get on Twitter. I don't know, like maybe it's just the people that I surround myself with, but it seems like Alterna Comics just has a special place in everyone's heart. And then the people that are haters, I don't know what their deal is. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I'm sure
I've got no hate for nobody, so that's what's funny to me.
Right, yeah.
And I think that's been the problem. I think I just don't hate enough people for some people's taste.
Oh, that's very
Oh, yeah.
interesting. That's very interesting. I mean, Peter, would you say that your, as I would coin it, and you can correct me, would you say your neutrality or your kindness was perhaps drew them in? Like,
Yeah, I think people perceive all the time, especially in business, they perceive kindness as weakness. But
absolutely.
I'm the last person on earth you really want to cross in that way, though, and that's
Ooh.
unfortunate. So, it is what it is. I'm very, very nice, but I'm your best friend or your worst enemy, that kind of a thing.
Peter's coming on strong now. Watch out! I think he's got some monsters in the closet.
Well, it's been that's the funny part is that I don't have any beef with anyone, even the people who've wronged me. And it's like everything else in life. We've all been wronged by people, but I don't have a second in my day to spare towards holding a grudge or wishing them ill.
Beautifully said. Yeah, beautifully said.
What a waste.
Yeah, I mean, we can't waste our life force on
absolutely.
hating other people. I mean, I would never do that.
You're too busy shipping out orders to customers and thanking customers. And really, like, that's your biggest crime, it appears. So I think you're on the right track.
Yeah, and I'm gonna, I guess, commit more of those crimes throughout my life because I'm not gonna stop thanking people and being grateful for the fact that they're supportive, and especially if someone is appreciative of our books, especially I'm the publisher and yeah, I'm a creator too, but most of these books, I'd say like 95% of them are not my book. It's other people's books.
Yeah.
So I'm thanking them.
The crime of kindness, Peter. Yeah, the crime of kindness. That's what you're guilty of.
It's a sad thing though, because all I could think is I grew up really appreciating a lot of different, not only just different comic creators, but just different people in general who I thought were wonderful and kind and made me love the things I loved, were enthusiastic and passionate about things, and especially in terms of art and writing and storytelling and all of that. And it feels like people don't want to emulate that anymore. They don't want to pay it forward for the people that inspired them. I look at someone like Stan Lee, who he passed away a couple months ago, and the crater that leaves in the comic industry, it's irreplaceable, but especially for one person to do. But if we all did something to just kind of carry on that legacy and that kindness and that enthusiasm for the thing that we love, I think we could really fill in just a little bit of it, and then that inspires the next generation, and that's the hope anyway. We have to, as comic creators especially, we have to look to inspire people. And it's sad when you take the other route, when you can take the one that possibly changes lives and inspires others, and even if all it is just being kind and thanking someone, there's nothing wrong with that.
I mean, we have to find a way to help these people understand that their cruelty, shouldn't be an option, but it seems to be the only option for them. Whilst people like yourself so admirably state this, which should be obvious, seems to be impossible for them to conceive of.
Yeah, it's sad, it really is, and it's unfortunate, but there's so much that we can do, and there's so much to be done, that I think that the people that are going to lead the way are really going to make a big difference right now. This year is going to be a very big year. I think it's going to be a turning point of a year, especially for indie creators and for anyone in the comic industry, retailers, publishers, whoever. It's going to be a big year for change.
I was just going to say that there's going to be a lot of changes happening in the comic industry, and some portions of it will maybe end, whilst other portions grow and grow and grow. And I hope Peter's one of those companies or people that grow, because I wish you only good and only success.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And all of our creators appreciate that as well. And I hope we continue to be on the rise, and we'll try to do things right as much as we can, and tell the best possible stories we could tell in our comics, and always be thankful and grateful for the people who support us. Because without the readers, we're doing nothing. We're literally wasting trees and ink. and time, and there's nothing fun about that. So I'd much rather have readers, so it's fun for everybody.
That sounded a little bit like death. We're lucky John didn't step in there.
I'm still here.
John, did you want to say anything to Peter about death before he leaves?
No, not about death, but I love everything you stand for, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You and Ava doing a great job. I know you guys got an announcement soon coming up. I'm not going to spoil anything with that, so I'm looking forward to it.
Spoil it, Peter.
No.
You're going to have to tune in tomorrow.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, I can wait till tomorrow. That's not an issue.
I'm sure it has something to do with death, but
absolutely.
Totally joking.
No.
Totally joking.
John's middle name is Death. I bet you didn't know that.
No, that's not true.
All right, that's not true. His last name is Death.
There you go.
Sorry, I'm the only one. I'm laughing at my own jokes. It's terrible. Sweetcast, take over the stream for God's sakes.
All right, let me share my screen. I'm just teasing.
No, I'm serious.
I promise not to.
I'm locked on you. I'm locked on you, man.
Yeah, we can go. Do you have to go, Peter, or are you hanging out?
I'm actually gonna cut out.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for sparing a few minutes, and I appreciate it.
It was a pleasure
coming on, man.
It was a pleasure having you on my stream, Clint. My stream. Thank you so much, Peter, and I hope to see you again sometime. And I'll be sending you a monster soon.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
Cool.
Take care.
See you, Peter.
Bye.
Have a good night, guys.
Yeah.
Wow. What a lovely man. What a kind-hearted man.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
It's very cool. Huh? It resonates when he speaks. It's kind of like, ooh, I've got those chills.
It was moving. You know?
It was.
Yeah. And that's why people hate him. It's so weird. And I know like he's good that he won't get into it, especially not on a live stream.
Right.
That takes restraint. But yeah, I mean, people are upset with him because he wants to be neutral and he's just trying to do his own business. You know, I mean, what's the deal? You know? So
Jason Black in the stream says, I'd sub to Jean-Luc, but I don't want his huge red head to get any bigger. Oh, come on. There's plenty of room for mine. I have 200 followers. And he's like, well, if I give him 201, he'll blow up. I'm like, if anyone's head's getting big, look at Sweetcast. He's right over here, and he's got what, 2,500 subs? How many subs do you have now, Sweetcast?
2,700 subs.
Jesus.
That's impressive, man.
It's still like, the thing is, it's nothing. It's still like nothing. It's crazy.
I mean, it's something when you've only got like 86. I think I'm at.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean. Yeah, there's always something bigger and the next hill to climb, and I don't know. I'm not even making money yet, so
yeah, that's why I'm not sweating it because like if I'm not making any money, who cares? I'm just I'm streaming for CG, man.
Right. Well, yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about this, and I have a lot of fun doing this. I do want to make money though. Like it's
I like money.
Yeah, I mean, I have Subscribestar. I have 2 subscribers to Subscribestar, and they're wonderful, just amazing people. I love them. And so
you love them deeply.
I do, because those are so far. That's the only money I've made. I haven't made enough to cash out yet, but that's okay.
I've made more money than you. Do you know why?
Indicron, I would assume, right?
No, we don't make any. Are you what? Take over the stream, Sweetcast. I have to go make my money on Indicron. We don't make any money. We lose money on Indicron.
Well, I don't know. That was my best guess.
No,
I know. You did art. You did a commission, right?
I'm a pro. Now.
That's right.
You're looking at a pro. Look into my eyes, Sweetcast. I am a pro.
The one tier.
The one I'm crying from my professionalism. Look at me. Crystal McGee gave me work. And now, after doing her cover, she paid me money as well.
Can't beat that.
No. I said
that's awesome.
I said to my girlfriend, look, I've got money. She's like, where the hell did you get that from? I'm like, Crystal gave it to me. She's like, who the hell's Crystal? You get out of here. No, never mind. It was very nice.
Yeah.
So I'm a pro now.
That's awesome.
I know, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess that's the dream is making. You know, I've got a day job and stuff, and everybody has a day. Not everybody. Most people have a day job, except for we've got
a day job.
The full-time comic book creators. All the artists. I don't know. We don't have any full-time people that are just strictly writing in ComicsGate, huh?
No, I strictly write. That's my day job.
But for ComicsGate,
no, for people that pay money.
Yeah. Yes.
Damn it, Sweetcast. For a moment there, I felt like I was on your stream again. He's done it again. Didn't everyone feel like this was Sweetcast's stream just a moment ago? Because I sure as hell did.
Let me show you a picture real quick here. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, we're going to click on you. Yeah, let me fix my mic. Can everyone fix my microphone for me? Oh, okay. Well, where the bloody hell were we? Oh yes, what a fantastic stream is turning out to be so far.
Yeah,
this is
full
great.
of surprises. Yeah.
Oh, so we're almost done though, aren't we? It's 8:30.
Oh yeah.
What time do you have to go, Sweetcast? This is it. I think we're at the end, aren't we?
Yeah, I need to make a video for tomorrow.
Yeah. So, gosh,
This is the end.
I guess the time has come. It was really beautiful to have my friends here. It was really beautiful to see Sweetcast, his wonderful, charming face, and now it's disappeared. What a handsome man. And yet, John came on stream instead of Ava. Another surprise. And shock upon shock. Peter was in the stream. Wow. What a great night. So I want to say goodbye to everyone. I'm sorry, but I have to go quicker because the music's driving me crazy. And I'll see you. John, mute yourself. You're making funny sounds. It sounds like a death mobile. Goodbye, everyone. And don't forget, visit. I was going to go over all our comics, and now we didn't do that either. Visit IndieCron and check out our comic books. Bye, everyone.